QueensParkRangers vs Fulham FC 25th of the 2nd 2012 SelMcKenzie Selzer-McKenzie. Author D.Selzer-McKenzie. My tip: win for QueensParkRangers. This is the first of the two London derbies in the context of the 26th round of the English Premier League. Two teams hit namely from the lower table part each other, and to be more precise 16 QPR in 4 places put Fulham FC put better, which in addition has 9 points more on the account. In the first leg in the Craven Cottage stadium, the home team celebrated a high 6-0 victory, which an additional motive for the revenge surely will represent for today's hosts, so that we can expect an extremely interesting game. The beginning, 25th of the 2nd 2012. 16. Of course a great engagement of the home team is, because they put difficult situation very much after 2 defeats and consequence and 1 expected what concerns the class receipt. The charges of the coach Hughes have collected defeats and consequence, and to be more precise against the direct rivals after the outwards draw against Aston Villa 2 in the fight for surviving, Wolverhampton and Blackburn. With 21 points they are punktegleich with these 2 teams, while in front of them Bolton and Wigan are staying with 1 or 2 points in the lead. However, we must primarily in the home duel against the Wolves, because her new entry was expelled from Cisse of the place to the 1-0 leadership in a way worth discussing. Point out that they were not lucky in the last 2 duels, from what 2 goals against own team resulted, while they had to deal without the defender Young and the midfield player Diakite in the duel against Blackburn due to the injuries. All these 3 players return into the team, and therefore expect like an offensive and attractive game of the host, exactly like at the beginning of the game against the Wolves, where up to every fateful committee everything looked perfect as. Coach Hughes probably will accumulate with the same crew as in the mentioned game, while, longer, the midfield player Faurlin and the go-getter already are not Campbell. Expected list: QPR, Kenny, Young, Onoaha, Ferdinand, Taiwo, Diakite, Barton, Wright Phillips, Tarapt, Cisse, Zmora. Unlike its town rivals, Fulham FC has come to a very important home win against Stoke City Centre. They've augmented their position with 3 points from this duel in the table middle in addition, so that they can tackle the end of the championship safely. They have completed the series of 2 defeats and a draw, and proved simultaneously that they still have not forgotten to score goals. One expects this from them self-understandingly if one considers what they've for good players at the top of the attack. During the winter transfer time they have their best player at the town rivals QPR, however, sold to Zmora and Bajust. It becomes to watch it in an interesting way, as you will find the way against his former organisation therefore. In the defence the hurt sending Eros will be missing this time, so that it is represented by Hughes, while for the same reason Pogrebniak will lack the defender Groja, the midfield player Sidwell and the new entry in the attack. On the other hand, Coach John can calculate go-getter Johnson with the again recovered Davies and Campbell, as well as this again with whom he recently had a verbal discussion, although Johnson probably will start from the bench, since Ruiz is in a very good form. Expected list: Fulham, Black, Kelly, Hughes, Hangeland, Rice, Murphy, Davies, Dempsey, Duff, Ruiz, Campbell. Although some very good players were signed on in the winter transfer time, obviously this has not worked out yet, so that QPR has credited some negative results. They need the points urgently now to get away of the relegation zone, while Fulham FC does not have such problems and is correspondingly let play. Fulham FC would therefore be stadium completely contentedly also with a draw at the Loftus Road.